gold medal champion, world champion, 100-meter hurdles. Tell us, how does that feel?
The feeling hasn't really sunk in as yet. I'm still, in utter disbelief that I actually came here and won it all.
Of course, I remember when I spoke to you in June, and you had said that you wanted to get down to the 12.5, the 12.4. You got to 12.5 here twice in the semis and now the final. How hard had you worked this year?
I worked pretty hard this year. I mean, I wasn't on the circuit running all these races. I was at my base training hard, running so many 300s. I really don't like 300s, but I was working out, working.
Coming into World Championships, and this is before the heats and the semi-final, where did you see yourself?
In the final. That's all. I was in the final.
As a medalist?
In the final. In the final.
Which mean, at what stage did you realize that I'm in for a medal or I'm in with a chance to take the gold medal?
After the semi-final run, I knew it would take a personal best to get me to the final, and after I ran a 12.58, I was like, this could definitely get me on the podium.
What will you do from here now as the world champion for 100-meter hurdles, the second Jamaican to win this event? How will you celebrate? What will you do different? I mean, not only in your personal life, but also in training.
I don't know. Training, I don't think I would do anything different in training. Still hard, training hard. I don't think coach will let me do anything different. Personally, what would I do to celebrate? I don't know as yet. I mean, what does a world champion do to celebrate? I'd have to ask both.
Do you think this will put you under a little bit of pressure? Of course, next year is an Olympic year. The next year is a world championship year. So 2 big years coming up.
I don't think so. I mean, I think as the 2017, I'll be the defending champion, but I'm not looking that far ahead right now. I'm just turning my target to Rio 2016, and hopefully I'll be on the podium once again.
How with this now, having won the world title here, how do you think you really can stay focused to make sure that you go to Rio and you're on the podium again in Rio?
I don't think staying focused will be an issue. I've never been to the Olympics. It's the greatest event in the world. Nothing can compare. So I will stay focused going into Rio 2016. Hopefully, because anything can happen by then.
Sponsors will be chasing you.
Pardon me?
Sponsors will be chasing you now.
Sponsors? I already have a sponsor. Adidas Running, all in.
So another question for you. Coming into the final, the Americans were probably the favorites. What were you thinking when you were on the starting blocks, and when did you know that you could be in for the gold? At what part of the race did you believe it?
In the starting blocks, I was just thinking, focus in your lane and execute. I wasn't worried about anybody else once I focused in my lane. It was a hurdle race. Anything could happen. Anybody could win. Any mishaps could happen. I was just hoping to have a clean race.
You ran 12:57 PB in the final. You knew you had to PB to get a medal. Did you think 12:50 would be good enough for gold?
I didn't think it would be good enough to go. I knew it would be good enough for a medal. I'm just happy that it was the gold medal.
One more question for you. What was it like running with your sister, your big sister, in the final?
We're always running together. I think I've gotten used to it right now. But being in the World Championship finals together is definitely a plus.
Thank you very much.
Just a little bit about your coach. Of course, it's not a big group. He's still the coach of Johnson C. Smith. But in terms of the professional athletes, it's not a big group. How do you think you make your coach feel now with this performance?
I'm sure he's happy. I'm sure all the heartache and everything that we've put him through all season long, he is happy with the result of both of us, I am sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.